I'm ABC 10 News meteorologist Megan Parry, broadcasting live from my home kitchen, which I've been doing for about 4 weeks. This is actually week 4 that I've been able to forecast from home, put my graphics together, and actually be live on air here in my own kitchen. So it's been pretty unique. It's definitely crazy times right now, and I have to give a shout out to the San Diego Festival of Science and Engineering for including me in kind of a behind the scenes look of what life has been like with this new change. All right, so this is what my home studio looks like. I have my own personal laptop because all of this actually happened before I went back to work, so I didn't have time to get a work laptop, and thank goodness I have a laptop at home. I am broadcasting via a microphone. Oh, notice my books. It's all about the camera angle. Thanks to Harry Potter for propping up my laptop. My webcam obviously is right there. That's how I do my Skype interviews, and then I plug this mic in, and then this gets used so that I sound better than if I was just using, a normal phone. And then I have another laptop over here, a super old laptop. Thank goodness it still works well enough to watch the news live. So I can actually not see what's going on TV while it's happening. There is a little bit of delay on 10news.com. So when the anchors toss to me, it's I don't really know exactly what they're looking at. Sometimes they toss to me with like, oh, that looked really cool. And I was like, I can't really see it until after it already airs because there is a little bit of delay. Actually, this is a good example. This morning, Virginia was talking about how that looked a little blurry and I couldn't see it. And then, after it airs, I go, oh, that's what she was talking about. But it's all about TV magic and making it look like it all works. So even though I can't see it, I can hear them live. This is our iNews, so this is where the stories go, so I'm able to access that. That actually took about a week for me to be able to access, so I kind of was just on standby for the newscast. Anytime that a weather hit was coming up, typically they're around the same time, I just kind of had to be ready to go. I have in my ear, I'm listening to my iPods. Actually, I'm borrowing these from a friend, but I put them in my ear and I call in and I'm able to hear the show and I'm able to hear from the anchors. So when they toss to me, there's no delay or anything, which is great. Not all of the setups have that, but I'm also just using Skype and calling into IFB. So it's a little different the way that my setup works compared to some of the other people that are working at 10 News. I'm also able to remote in using my laptop into our graphics computer. So this actually right now, if I minimize this, you can see I'm actually logged in remotely to a completely different computer. So this is our weather computer at work. I have my graphics right here. I'm able to pull them up. Of course, it doesn't work right now. Why isn't it pulling up? There we go. I clicked it too many times. And so this is all of my graphics. I'm able to choose my graphics. They kind of work like a PowerPoint. You select and you unselect them and they'll pop on, and then I would just go over here and press play, and then I'm able to go through my graphics. So I sit here on the Skype video up here, and then I'm actually just flipping through my graphics. So when they take the graphics full, it's so that I can start clicking through this and start looking through them. So you can see the showers that we've been seeing this morning, and then we do have a flash flood watch and all of this kind of stuff. I just click through, use the space bar right there, and get through all of my graphics. So it's actually really, really convenient. I'm able to get my entire forecast put together this way. I actually put my forecast together through just a regular website, different forecasting models. So I'm able to come in here and put my forecast together based on this, like I typically would on a normal day working at 10 News. I luckily was able to print out a few of my forecast sheets before any of this started. That was something that had me a little bit worried at the beginning because I use this every single day. This is the coast, inland, mountain, and desert 7-day forecast. So I fill all of this out, and then the highs for today for all of the cities that we do a forecast for. And then of course our day planners down here. I was very, very lucky to be able to print some of these out before any of this started because I don't know what I would do if I didn't have this. I need to fill this out every day. It did take us about a week to get the Skype working, so I was just off camera for the first week, and I will say that was really nice. I didn't have to do hair or makeup. So this is what it looks like if you're ever watching me from TV. This is the angle that you get. I am in my kitchen. That's my kitchen back there. I'm at the kitchen table. This is literally where I'm sitting doing the forecast. And if you ever see it on TV, this is the background because this is where my wine bar just happens to sit. So I tried to dress it up. I put a little plant there, but it's been really unique. I've actually really enjoyed it. I've gotten to work with my little puppies. So my 3 little dogs are always here working with me. They're all asleep right now because I'm shooting this kind of early, but they keep me company during the day, and it's definitely different. I never ever thought that doing weather and being on camera and on TV, I would ever be able to do that job from home. It is really nice. I do have to wake up super early still, so I start work at 3 a.m. on a normal day, and I still start work at 3 a.m. I just have farther or less farther to go. I just come right downstairs into the kitchen and I put my forecast together, and then I start building the graphics. I also have to record radio in the morning, so if you ever listen to the radio, every once in a while you might hear a forecast coming through. I do those, so I had to download an app to send that to the radio station. So it was kind of all figuring out little things that we had to do differently to be able to still bring you San Diego's most accurate forecast, still get this all on air without a hitch. It took about a week for the Skype to start working. As I mentioned, I didn't have to do hair or makeup or get dressed up at all. That was probably my favorite week because waking up at 2:30 in the morning, 2 in the morning sometimes, doing full makeup's not my favorite thing. So that was kind of nice. And being able to still use all the same tools and be able to have access to everything made it really easy to make it on air. And I have to give a huge shout out to our crew that was doing that and made it all happen. So if you guys ever have any questions for me, you're welcome to. You could tweet me, you could Facebook me at 10 News Parry. And I, again, thank you for including me in this. Hopefully you are staying educated. STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, all extremely important. And there is a lot of science and math in meteorology. So if you are thinking of a career in meteorology or any kind of science, I hope that you're staying up to date with your school studies. Stay healthy, stay inside, stay positive. We are going to get through this together. I know this is crazy times. Try and do something small every day that makes you smile, that makes you happy. It can be overwhelming if you think about it in too big of a sense. So try and think of it just day by day and just do something small every day that makes you smile. All right, I will see you on 10 News whenever you join us.